Hi everyone and welcome to my channel and another video in the Christmas story series. Today is day 4 and a playlist of all the videos in this series will be down below in the description box. Now today I'll be sharing a 12 by 12 layout of my daughter's first Christmas, and if you would like to know more about what stories go into this album, be sure to check out day 1 video, which I'll also link below. Also, there are 2 current giveaways going on right now, so be sure to enter both giveaways. And there are several ladies on this hop today that you should definitely check out. So take a look at the description box below. I will have all the information on giveaways, links to videos, as well as a product list of all the items that I used today. So right now I'm just giving you guys a look at the items that I pulled to use on this layout today, and the background paper that I'll be using is Sweater Weather by American Crafts. Some paper I pulled from this paper pad, which will be Comfort and Joy paper pad by My Mind's Eye. I also have this piece of scrap from the Hello Christmas kit from Felicity Jane, as well as that little card that I actually will not be using. And I also pulled the Ellis Studio 'Tis the Season collection, some puffy stickers from that collection to use on my layout as well. So first up, I will begin working on my background. So right now I'm just gonna adhere my photos to my background, and I'm adding that green cardstock to the left of my photos. So I have 4 kids and we'll be adding a page for each of their first Christmas in this album. And of course today I'm beginning with my daughter, and she was about 8 months old here. And you can see the photo with her brothers isn't perfect, but it's very hard getting all 4 kids, especially at this age, to look in the same direction and smile at all at the same time. And of course, my daughter looks a little bit upset. She probably wanted to get back to her gifts. And I absolutely love the photo with her peeping in at the Care Bear. And definitely wanted that to be on this layout. So right now I'm using the pattern papers that I pulled from that Comfort and Joy collection, and I added a strip along the bottom of my photos. And here I just added a piece of that pattern paper to the right side of my photos. And now I'll go ahead and do some stenciling on my layout. Now I did not want to remove my photos, and I of course did not want them to get any of the stencil paint on them. So there I just wrapped this printed paper around my photos to protect them from getting any of the paint on it. And here I'll apply some of this gold stencil paint through that star stencil, and that is from Holtz. And I'll also go ahead and dry this section that I'm doing right now before I move on to another section. And once I dry it first, it will help prevent any smudging once I'm doing the second section that I'm gonna do right now. So although I tried my best to prevent smudges, I did happen to smudge the top of my layout to the top left. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean it up as best as I can. And I applied some of the gold paint just to purposely add that smudge up there. And I'll also add a little bit of the gold paint smudging the bottom of my layout as well. So it kind of ties both together and it does not look like it was a mistake or that I messed it up. And here I'll also apply some of these gold stars to the bottom of my layout just to tie it all in together. So I decided to add a border to my layout to the top and the bottom, and I'm using some lace ribbon from Holtz. And I'll just go ahead and adhere it to my layout using my ATG adhesive, and I'll also use some washi tape just to adhere it to the back of my layout. So right now I'm just adding some washi to the bottom of my layout as well as to the top. And that washi is from Ellis Studio 'Tis the Season collection. I also added that tag, but it will be removed in just a few moments, and that tag is from the Comfort and Joy collection. So as you can see, I did go with some non-traditional colors on this layout. I did use some pink, and that pink on that background paper from American Crafts did go very nicely with the pink on the Ellie Studio Tis the Season collection. And I also used, I believed, about 4 different manufacturers so far in this layout. I did use Ellie Studio, My Mind's Eye, American Crafts, and Tim Holtz as well. So quite a variety on this one layout. Now, right now, I am going to do some stamping on that label, and it says ho ho ho. And I'm using the Library Green Archival ink pad along with the Simple Stories roller stamp. And I also added my title to my layout. It says First Christmas, and I will also go back in with a Sharpie a little later on, a metallic gold Sharpie, and add my daughter's name, Stephanie. So the title will read Stephanie's First Christmas. I also added some puffy stickers on that doily, and I did add the doily because adding my title directly onto that pattern paper, it was getting a bit lost. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and add some splatters to my layout, and I'm using the Liquitex acrylic ink in the color Iridescent Gold. And I also will add a piece of that pattern paper to the left side to extend that mat a little further out on my layout, so it looked like it went all the way behind my photos and out the other side. And I like the way that looked. It made it a little bit more finished. So that will be it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed this process. If you did, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing today. And be sure to check out all of the other ladies on this video hop. As I mentioned before, there are 2 giveaways going on right now, so be sure to check those out. All of those links will be listed in the description box. And stick around, there will be some close-up shots at the end. So I want to thank you guys for watching today, and I hope you come back to see another video from the Christmas Story series tomorrow. And until then, bye.